Hey there, fellow wedge shavers. Brian with the Wedge Shave Experience. Thank you for tuning in today. Today on the channel, we'll be using Declarations Grooming Sonnet Lumiere. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I think it means sound and light. And we'll be using the matching splash at the end. I have the Rockwell 6S on the R3 plate with a third use Gillette Platinum blade. I'm using the RazoRock 400 silver bullet, as I call it. I'm all lathered up in the bowl and ready to get going. So I'm gonna wet the face and we'll get started. All right, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. If you're watching this for the first time and you like what you see, please consider subscribing below. And if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up. Really helps the channel, much appreciated. And those who've been here for a while, really appreciate the continued support. I am working on 4 days growth today. I did not shave on Friday, which is unusual for me, but I think I have said on the channel recently that my mornings are just, I'm getting crammed for time, folks. With, my wife going back to work, and like I've said, the kids going back to school or preschool. Doing my Peloton rides because my health is important to me in the mornings. I am finding time in the morning is getting a little more precious. So I may be posting a few less videos than I have before. I was running 5 days a week, which is a lot. It's a lot to do. So anyways, I did not shave on Friday. So here we go. I usually don't shave on the weekends. Just been my motto, or not my motto, but my MO. My motto is to not shave on the weekends, folks. My MO has been to not shave on the weekends. And not just is several years old for me. I just started because I felt like when I shaved every day, my skin kind of got irritated. And maybe now that I'm, DE shaving, that wouldn't necessarily be true, but I used to just not shave on the weekends to give my face a rest, basically. And so I've just kind of held that up. So unless there's like an event I have to go to or something on a weekend, which there haven't been any events in a while, I typically don't shave on a weekend. So, all right, so we've got Declaration Grooming's Sound and Light. So the scent description on this, there are no specific scent notes other than a drizzly autumn walk through a clean city, leaves, pavement, and rain. Scent strength on this is probably medium, 4.5, 5. I definitely get the leaves. It's not dark. So I wouldn't call it a dark scent necessarily. It is like lighter leaves, if you will. So it's an interesting scent to me. I'm not quite sure it's in my wheelhouse of scents. And sometimes I find I gotta not just, you get a little bit different scent off the soap a lot of times than the splash. And then on top of that, I find that sometimes the splash settles out on my skin a little bit differently, and I don't always notice that right away. So just first impressions is this may not be in my wheelhouse. So this is the R3 plate on the, as I mentioned, on the Rockwell, and on the third use platinum blade, it's cutting through the 4 days of growth just fine. All right, so we'll call that good for the first pass. Still got stuff right there on the chin, but we'll pick that up in the second and third passes. Hope everybody had a good weekend, Mother's Day weekend. I don't know if there's any female viewers, but if there are and you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. And hopefully those of you who have wives, mothers, etc. in your life, you had were able to celebrate with them as things have kind of gotten a little bit better, right? We went over my father-in-law, or my mother-in-law's husband, I guess, stepfather-in-law, I guess. His birthday was actually on Mother's Day, so we went over there on Saturday, did a double celebration, birthday and Mother's Day. And then my mom came over yesterday. Of course, my wife, we cooked her breakfast in bed, kind of pampered her a little bit. And then my mom came over, got my wife got her this coffee cup that I had personalized, and it had like a mama bear on it, and then I had the kids' names put on there, Andrew, Carly, and Isaac. And I bought her this book I had personalized. I found it was like Mom the Superhero, because Carly and Isaac are 4 and 6, so I thought they would also get a kick out of it. So it had my wife in there as a superhero, and then the kids were in there. It was pretty cool. And then I barbecued up some ribeye steaks, and I went to this local fish market called Fisherman's Market. Grabbed a couple crabs, and there we are. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
I'm doing a video.
I heard you.
You heard me?
Yeah.
You
waked me up when I heard that.
I woke you up. So the kids end up in our bed just pretty much almost every night. So they're usually just right outside this door. They go to bed in their own beds. I think I've said it before. But ultimately, somehow they make their way.
And then we wake up at night.
Yeah.
And we go in Mommy and Daddy's bed.
Yeah, you sure do, don't you?
Sometimes we don't.
Sometimes you don't, but most of the time you do, right?
I did it. But the only one that doesn't do it is Andrew.
Oh, well, yeah, he's 16. That would be a little hard. We have a king-size bed, fortunately, but it's still getting a little cramped sometimes. I find myself on the edge of the bed. And this milk steak is fantastic base, by the way. And always enjoy milk steak. Works very well. Plenty slick, plenty cushion. Allows me to perform my shimmy just fine. Yes, sweetheart?
I can put my finger in there.
And where? Oh, in the brush? Yeah.
There's a hole.
Yeah. I see that. You know what you gotta do, sweetheart? You gotta go eat.
Why?
We gotta get ready for school, sweetheart. Daddy's gonna take you this morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Mommy's downstairs.
No, she's not.
She's not? She should be.
She's in bed. Wait.
Okay. All right, go get something to eat, okay? Close the door for me. Bye-bye. All right. Back to the shave here. I tell you, I don't have particularly thick nor coarse hair, but when I let it go 4 days, I can tell. Yeah, it's an interesting scent, you know. Like I said, I definitely get the leaves. I'm not sure about pavement. But it's not, I wouldn't say this is like a winter or dark scent necessarily. I can see how like the autumn, the leaves and the rain might make it seem that way. And the 6S on 3-play is just so smooth. All right, so on my neck, I do a little cleanup here. Got some other new stuff in the den that really would like to try, but I really wanted to do an unboxing. And again, this is kind of where I find my time constraint. So I usually try to do those in the evening, but not always easy. All right, I'm gonna rinse the face and then we'll get into the post. I feel a little missed spot around my nose. I always find that my nose area is the most difficult, as many of you probably do as well. There we go. All right, much better. I think I got it. Okay. Now I did not put the menthol. So Declaration sends a synthetic menthol bottle with the splash. So leaves the option up to you. I prefer no splash. Man, I need a haircut, folks. So I usually leave it out. But the nice part is you could choose how much menthol, none, half the bottle, whole bottle, whatever you want. All right, so let's get a little bit out here. Definitely get a little bit more, like, I don't know what pavement. I guess wet pavement. There's a smell to wet pavement, right? I mean, like, if you're walking down the road, you can smell that wet pavement. But I do get that leaves. I think I get what Scott was going for in this one. So overall, a nice scent. Again, maybe not in my wheelhouse of preferred scents, but I always find the Declaration, for me, I really enjoy the base. And I think that Scott comes up with some very innovative scents, and you know, he has got some dupes, but also plenty of originals that you know, I totally respect and you know, enjoy trying. So to me, Declaration's a bit of an experiment, not an experiment. What do I want to say? Anyways, you never know what you're going to get, I guess, is what I'm going for. Some of them are straightforward. Some of them don't have a lot of scent notes. So it's always a bit of a gamble, I guess, maybe on what you're going to get in terms of scent. Never a gamble on what you're going to get in terms of quality. So I do definitely enjoy that about the soap. So there you have it. And thanks for tuning in today, folks. And we'll see you soon on the channel.